So after I graduate, I'm going to go to grad school to be an occupational therapist, and then hopefully from there I'll be able to get a job working in the school system for kids.
I recently accepted an internship at the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research, where I will be teaching kids from K through 12 on microbacteria. Even though that's not my study of research, I'm knowledgeable of the subject. Hopefully after I can continue working with them, and hopefully this will help me decide whether I want to go into education and science field or if I want to go into research.
So after graduation, I plan on going to grad school to complete my studying in speech pathology, and hopefully that will lead me to find a job as a speech therapist in either the school setting or hospital setting for children.
My favorite FAM memory is definitely the FAM pageant because we all got to dress up and look super fine.
My favorite memory at FAM is honestly when the men's and our co-ed team won first place as rookies at the 3rd annual Winter Classics. Not only was it my first year as being captain, but it's also, again, FAM's first year, aka rookies, taking on 2 trophies. And I will be taking the co-ed trophy.
My favorite FAM memory will be our first annual Thanksgiving potluck in 2013. It was our first big social event.
My favorite JMU memory is probably freshman year when I tried to go to the tunnels, but I didn't make it all the way.
My favorite memory at JMU is I think me, Jordan, and my friend Katie started it sophomore year, spring semester. We started sleeping over in the library, specifically on the 3rd floor in ECL. But it's actually really fun because all of us get to sleep over, stay in the library because it's 24 hours. And so we stay up literally all night, eating snacks and studying and goofing off and running around the library.
My favorite JMU memory will be just hanging out on the quad when it's really nice outside, going for late night walks, and using Cat's dog Migo as my wingman.
Alright, so I guess something I miss a lot about Margie is her personality and how she always puts others before herself. Like, she always makes sure that you have somebody to eat lunch with, or that you have a friend nearby or anything, and I guess I'm just really going to miss that when she's gone. And so, for some words of advice for Margie, I would say is to visit JMU every single weekend and get lunch or dinner or just hang out with everybody from FAM again.
Well, there's many memories I've had with Margie. One of the top ESPN plays of the year, I'd probably have to say, was when the first time we met, I was writing in my diary, and then she interrupted me, rude, and then we just started talking from there. And then that whole week, this was like during the first week of FAM, I realized like Margie's a pretty rad dude, or girl, whatever, alien thing. But she's a pretty cool person, and that's when I realized like she's pretty fun to hang out with, and we started hanging out every day. And we go to her place every day and just play and have fun. So it's gonna suck next semester because she's not gonna be there, and we won't get to play anymore. And yeah, another favorite memory was when we went to IHOP with Bernice, and she started hitting on the waiter, Jose. And yeah, Margie, don't do drugs.
My favorite memory of Margie was, it was during winter break. She went to one of Sibangabi's church things. She went to one of the masses that was held around our area, and it was really nice to see her family and my family, and I got to see this whole new different side of her that I've never seen personally. And it was nice to spend quality time with her because usually we're just always at JMU, like getting lunch or doing this, but coming back to our hometown and being able to be like, oh yeah, like I know where this place is, or like, oh yeah, I go here to eat lunch sometimes, like really nice. My words of wisdom for Margie is to always be persistent and to never give up. I know that's like really basic and cheesy, but you have this persistence in you. It's like a fire that never dies, and I feel like if you keep that with you in life, you'll go really, really far. You'll go places like oh, that's Margie, like I knew her, like that's my girl. Do big things for me.
My favorite memory of Margie was was when it was a couple of months before I started my freshman year here, and I really needed help with choosing the color of my sheets. And my brother wasn't really like that much of a big help, but she was, and that's when I knew like I had my big sister here at JMU, and she was a really big influence in my JMU experience. My message for Margie is to always be true to yourself and have fun, always live your life to the fullest, and don't forget to visit your favorite littles, me and Franny obviously, and because we'll miss you, and Morgan, you're still here, so it's okay, but still.
My favorite memory of Margie was when her and Morgan hid behind the wall and surprised us and came out of nowhere, and that was when I found out she was my G-Big. And what I'm gonna miss are our family lunches and how she always kept us together. And the word advice I have is to always eat healthy and always eat your vegetables.
Smile. Me. Hungry.
I would have to say my favorite memory with Margie was when I first found out she was my big when she revealed, because at D7 we had really bonded and clicked, and so when I found out I was going to be her little, I was so happy and relieved to have someone like Margie as a role model in my life here at JMU. Some words of advice I would give Margie is to not worry about a thing when you graduate from JMU, because you've had such a positive impact on people here at JMU, including everyone in FAM and anyone else you've met. And I know you're going to have that same positive influence on anybody else you meet after you graduate.
My favorite memory with Sarah was when we would have our one-on-one time and have lunch together, either at D Hall and E Hall, and just laugh and talk about how our day is going. You're always there to listen to what I have to say, Sarah, and I really appreciate that. You always have my back, and I'm really going to miss you next year, and I'm also going to miss having you around, always there to pick me up and go places, to do things with. And I really appreciate everything you've done for me.
My words of advice for you, Sarah, is to love yourself and to take every opportunity that you have, because life can be kind of short. So I suggest that you take every moment that you have and live it up to the best.
Yeah.
My favorite memory of Sarah was this one time when we both dared each other to eat 7 plates at E Hall. You know, this experience really taught me that willpower can overcome any obstacle, and that mind is the strongest part of the body. You know, Sarah, I'm really gonna miss you. From all the times we spent together after class in the ISAT, to the meals we shared at festival, your bright smile would always make my world a happier place. It's gonna be hard without you, Sarah.
My favorite memories with Sarah, I think, just revolves around her, like, and us just having lunch or dinner, whether it's just family dinner or just half of us there as a family, and just talking about our day or like our week, our months, and just catching up, because it's just so nice to have Sarah around. She's so bubbly and sweet, and like, you know, you can always talk to her. I'm really gonna miss Sarah, like, knowing she's always there. She's such a great G-Big, and like knowing that if I need help, like Sarah wouldn't like second guess, like, you know, helping me, and she's always there. I'm gonna miss that. Well, my advice to Sarah as she goes through the real world is just remember just to take things one step at a time. There's no need to rush. Okay. And just don't forget all the wonderful things you've accomplished here in JMU. I hope you keep remembering that we're also proud of you. Like, we thank you so much for creating FAM. Like, you've left a wonderful legacy here for all of us, and we know that you're gonna do great things. Don't ever doubt yourself, Sarah. We love you.
The thing I'm gonna miss most about Sarah is having our family lunch and dinner dates, and us just hanging out, because we're definitely closer this year than we were last year, and I'm happy about that. And I'm also going to miss you asking me to curl your hair all the time, even though I only did it once, but that's still a memory we have together, and your hair looked great that night. My advice for Sarah is to always keep smiling, to always stay positive, and to continue to be the caring person that you are. Good luck in the future, and don't ever be shy to come back and visit, because my doors will always be open for you.
I would say my favorite memory about Cat is I would just hang out on Friday nights. I would just tell you I'm coming over, and we just hang out. And then I'm also just gonna miss the way we joke around during football and how you used to yell at me and told me to go home. Which I really know you want me to stay, so it's okay. The advice I would give Kat is wake up on your right side of the bed, start your day great with a big smile, take a shower, brush your teeth, and just enjoy the beginning of your day, and hopefully that carries on.
My favorite memory with Kat was when she first introduced me to FAM at Sarah's house. Meeting everyone really helped my transition to JMU. I'm just really glad that Kat made me join FAM because I met so many great people. My words of wisdom for Kat would be confident in all the choices you make. Everything happens for a reason, and I know you're going to be successful regardless of what you do. I'm going to miss you at JMU, but I know inside or outside of FAM, we're always going to be family.
My favorite memory of Kat is actually when she revealed to me as her big. She had me thinking the entire week that it was actually Rob or Perry, and when they revealed to me first, I was actually really disappointed. And then I turned around to see that it was Kat, and it was like the most amazing feeling ever. I love her so much, and I was so glad that I was in her family. My motto in life is, in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer. And so my words of advice to Kat are to always know that there's a strength within you, and no matter what you do, no matter how hard it seems like it's going to be, you'll always find that strength within yourself, and to believe in it, and to always pursue what you want in life.
What I'm going to miss most about Kat would have to be our Lola baby dates. We would just go out to eat dinner on every Thursday, usually downtown, and she introduced me to a lot of great food, and she just helped me talk through my freshman year and what I wanted from it. She helped me to understand that it's not okay to let people walk all over me, and I think the time that I spent with Kat helped me become a much stronger person. I really appreciate everything Kat has done for me, and I'm just gonna miss her. My piece of advice for Kat would be to just continue fighting for what she believes in. It's one of the qualities that I really admire about her, and I hope that she just continues to do it.
Alright Lola, they asked me to make a video for you, but to be honest, I missed the deadline, so if you don't see this, I'll just show you in person, but if you do, just ignore this first part. They told me to tell you your favorite memory we had together, and to be honest, we have a lot. 7-on-7 flag football, ODU, 5-on-5 basketball. Last year didn't play, but you're there supporting all the way through. The parties you throw, the fam events, everything. You're a big part of fam, a huge part of fam, and I'm glad you are. But they also told me to tell you some life advice for the real world. Scary, right? But I'm telling you, all you gotta do is make that paper, get that guwap, get that cheddar, get that cheese, get that bread. I'm just kidding. Actually, you will. You'll make that money, don't worry. I'm telling you, all is good for you. You're good. You have all the good traits. You're charismatic, you're funny, you're smart, you're strong, intuitive. You're all that and more. You're good. I promise you, you'll do good in life. Just keep your head up, and everything will come. I'm glad you fought for me to be your G Little. I really am. Means a lot. I'm gonna stop being so light-skinned for the camera, so mahalo mo. Think that's how you say it? Bye-bye.
My advice is that your 4 years here goes by really, really fast. So enjoy it while you can. Even if it seems really stressful and you might hate your life with all your midterms, just remember that it'll all be gone soon and you'll want to go back.
I think mine would be to be open to try new things, because college really is about like finding who you really are. Like, you thought you knew who you were back in high school.
You don't.
You don't.
You really
you
don't.
obviously really change who you are, because in college you're literally an adult and you have to make decisions on your own, depending on, you know, just your intuition and your gut feeling, whatever your parents grew up on you morally. So I think just be open to try new things, even if you think it's stupid. Remember why you're in college. Like, you're here to get an education, you're here to further yourself.
Definitely don't slack off either. Like, that is so hard to raise your GPA in college. Don't do it. Like, if you're smart enough, then you'll actually try. But also have fun. So
I think that's about it.